Hey, how you doing, brother? How are the kids? How are the babies? Awesome. They already home? Oh, that's great. Great news. How long you gonna be staying home for? 'Cause I know you gotta go back to work. $3 months? Oh, that's great. Do you guys have help, or it's just you and your girlfriend? Oh, okay. That's great. The first few months, like if the first few months can be a little rough, but it gets better. It goes by quick. Oh, not yet. Not yet. I'm not making them yet. Soon I'll start. Gonna do everything in my power to make it happen this month, to start this month. Um but it's gonna depend, it's gonna depend on the shirt. Obviously the hoodies are gonna be a little bit more. I have to see how much it's gonna cost me to get them, and I wanna make sure that I get something that is, good quality, and then go from there. Because I was Elvis Presley. I was making I did a few, but like about 2 years ago, and I didn't continue because I just focus more on this because this takes a lot of time. But now since I want to stop doing this and just do a different lifestyle, I have no choice but to get it going. So definitely I'll be starting this month. put this over there. Yes. Yes, baby. But no, because Miss Angie is not working there anymore.
Miss Angie is in the house.
She doesn't work there anymore. We're gonna have to call Miss Angie to say hi to her because she's not working there anymore.
Okay. We need to call Miss Angie to come here.
Not to come here, but just to talk to her.
Okay.
To say hi.
Okay. And then I can come. Me and Haley.
Yes.
And then
Girls, go and play outside, please. Go and play in the living room. Or the toy room.
I don't play in the arm.
And don't be making a mess. Yes.
Can we have a box for this? Yes, then they will not hide because it's down.
Don't make a mess. Give me that box. No, I don't care. You like Elvis Presley? Okay.
Yay!
Yeah, be careful.
Okay. So why can't
And keep the hair tight somewhere so I can put it on later, okay?
Okay. So come on, please. Low. I am Lola. I am Lola.
Lila and Haley, keep it down or you're gonna go to the couch. Rita, put that back. Put it back, please. And stop the yelling and screaming. Your brother is sleeping. Hey, Smiley, good morning. How are you? I hear you. Over here, the same thing. Trying to get as much as I can done before I have to give them food, and then bring my son down and go through the whole process. No, I was born in Cuba. Oh, okay. You found the money, Colombian money. Oh, okay. That foil. Guys, I'll be right back. Let me check on my son then. He's crying. I'll be right back. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him. Alright, guys. Hey, Miley. Yeah, he was supposed to keep on sleeping because I put him on 9:30 to take a nap. I finished giving him the milk, and he was supposed to be keep on sleeping, but I guess he didn't want to sleep no more. So I just brought him down so he can play a little bit. I guess I'll give him the next milk. I'll give it to him earlier, and I'll put him to sleep. He saw the nap earlier. Sadis. So now let's change your plans because I guess that as soon as I finish with this, putting this back together, I'm gonna go and start getting the food ready for the girls. And just give them the milk a little earlier.
This is for Damien.
Okay, yeah. Don't give them little toys, okay?
Okay, only this.
Yes, mamita.
Okay.
Ryla, why I still hear you around here, mamita? Go and play in the toy room. All right, Sadis. Thanks for coming by. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Daddy, can I take off Jimmy's socks? Because he wanted to play with us.
No, don't take off his socks. What are you gonna take off his socks for?
Because he wanted
No, to play with his socks. Amita, don't take off his socks. Leave his socks alone.
to do gymnastics.
No, leave him with the socks, please. Okay? That's still a little cold. All right? He can have the socks on. Thank you. No, mamita, he's gonna be crawling. Leave him with the socks on. Do not remove the socks, please. Ryla, do not take out his socks. Yep.
Keep moving.
Mamita, but why you took out his socks? I told you not to take him off. Give me the socks. Back again. Um, I heard something about that Smiley, but I never look into it. Oh, really? Have you done it? I never done it. Hey, Bren. Good morning. Yeah, I didn't even know that they had that option. So what, like when you're listing your item, you have the option to do that?
Only this can go in here.
Yes, go and play over there. Take care of your brother. Don't go anywhere. Sell life. Yeah, I have never sell life nowhere. I mean, I seen people on TikTok doing it, but I have never tried it myself. Maybe I'll try it with the shirts. Who knows? It's crazy how times changes, you know? They come up with some new things, and that's what becomes popular. Well, I see, but I'm sure that it has to do with people that. What do you mean? What I mean? I'm sure that it has to do with like maybe people that they have like followers, subscribers, and things like that. Because I don't know, or they just go live and then eBay promotes the live stream. Because how does people know when to go when you're live? Oh, you gotta show the quality to get approved. Oh, okay. Yeah, I never. First time I hear of that. But yeah, I mean, I was thinking there have to be something that you have to do in order to like be able to access that. They usually put some things like that, just like Amazon. Yeah, it's crazy how you know, who really started that was QVC, which is still going, and now the live, you know, live is like a new thing now. Yeah, I mean, oh really? Yeah, but I wouldn't want to do it with these things. I mean, if I try it, I would try it with the shirts, even though that the shirts are not too good there. Just like Etsy, they're not too good to sell it there because there's too much people, you know, that they lower the price and it gets to a point that it's just ridiculous. You barely make any money. You do all the work and you barely make any money. All right. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, my brother was telling me about that. My brother was telling me the coins and like cars and things like that are popular now. Like yeah, like collectors things. Yes. Yeah, he was telling me about that. It's crazy how the market, you know, changes. Oh well. Yeah, that is crazy. I think it's the ego. I mean, from you know, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's like when you go to an option. There's some people that they're bidding and they're you know it went over the price and they're still bidding just to get it. To me, that makes no sense. But I know your point. Yeah. It's like the thing with the shoes, like those collectors, shoes collectors. Oh man, I don't know anything about that, and they go crazy. But now, I see a lot of them on you know, on the internet, and they do some crazy stuff that I could tell that that's just to make a content. You know, that's just for the video because they do like some coin flips for like 50, $60,000, and I'm thinking, man, these guys, you know, like that's, and it's funny how people believe that. Yeah, that's that. To me, that makes no sense because I feel like they don't use their brain. You know, like you have to. My brother. Hey, Mamita, go and play with your sister. Go. My brother used to say something in Spanish that I'm gonna try to translate it. That it was like your head is not. It's not like just to get a haircut, you know, and look pretty. Your head is to use it. You have a brain in there, and you have to use it. And he would talk to me like that when I was 11 years old, and I really wouldn't understand him. But as I got older, I started thinking, I'm like, oh man, this guy was absolutely right. Yeah. It's like you stop using it. You stop using, common sense. Like nowadays, I barely see common sense. Sometimes people don't have common sense anymore. And it's just, man, it's wild. And it's funny what you just said right now. Haley, go to the toy room, please. Go to the toy room, or you're gonna go to the couch. Go with your baby brother and your sister. Go. It's funny how you tell them, let's say they ask you a question, right? They ask a question to somebody like me that I think totally different, right? And I give them an honest answer. I give them 100% answer, real life answer, right? They don't like it. They want you to lie to them. They want you to tell them something that is not true just so they can feel better. That to me blows my mind. I'm like, that's crazy. Yeah, I guess so. Like yesterday, somebody asked me a question. I was working at night, and then somebody came and said, "Oh, I'm new to the channel. I want to get into your business. Where do you buy your product? Where do you sell it? What product sells the best?" I'm like, "Listen, man, I'm on my way out because I'm not gonna continue doing this business for much longer. But this is what I'm gonna tell you. All that information that you need, you can search. It's out there in the internet. Just be careful where you get it from because some people they will tell you something that is not true. A lot of the things that I'm doing is from many years ago. I started doing what I'm doing right now back in 2012. So a lot of the contacts that I have, a lot of the things that I have, they don't even have them like that anymore because things have changed. And I'm sure there's better ways of doing what I'm doing now with a new system and everything that is going on. That's me telling him. I cannot tell you a product that sells best because what sells the best for me, it might be different for you because it's about how much you pay for the product. It's about what is the demand on that product. It's about how many products are in the market. Are people going to really, do they care about the product? Do they want it? So there's so many things going on that there's no way for me to tell you what to do, how to do it, because everybody's going to have a different experience. And that person just answered, Doug, I have never buy from them. No. The other one, the Alibaba, and the other one, DG, no, I have not buy from them. And then that person didn't answer anything, mean or anything, but up to my understanding, I don't think they like the answer. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm giving you one of the best answers you're gonna find out there because I'm telling you straight up. I'm not sugarcoating it. I'm not telling you, oh, I'm an expert, so you can buy my program, and here I'm gonna show you how to do it because I've been doing this for so many years and blah blah blah, and do it the way I do it, and you're gonna be successful. I'm not telling you any of that. I'm not selling you anything. I'm giving you my experience, and I'm telling you the best way to do it because that person asked me, oh, what's the best way to go in? I'm like, just by doing it. Jump in, and you figure it out as you go, because that's the best way. You jump in, and then you start learning as you go. It's a process. And I don't know. I mean, I can tell you that they were shocked with the answer because that's not the kind of answer they want. They want to hear something else. They want to hear, listen, you sell this and you're gonna make $2 million in 1 month, and then you're gonna come and sell this one and you're gonna make, I don't know, in 30 seconds you're gonna be a millionaire. I guess that's what they want to hear. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, because Smiley, at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure this happened to you because based on the things that you tell me that you have done, I'm sure you know this. You make so many plans, and you thinking like what you think is gonna work out, it doesn't work out, and then something that you don't even think is gonna work out, that's what ends up working out. And you make so many plans, and when life comes and punch you right on the nose, all those plans they go away so quick, because life happens, and that's just the way it is, and you have to keep going and learn from that and evolve and move on, and that's it. But I guess you don't hear too many people on the internet talking like that. You hear a lot of people telling you what to do, how to do it, because it's supposed to be their expert. And to me that makes no sense. Oh yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I know. What I do know is, my opinion is, any business can be profitable. When people ask me, oh, what business you think is good? Any business can be good. Any business can be amazing. It's just a matter of, is it worth it for you? Whatever amount of struggle, whatever amount of work you have to put in there, whatever the path that you have to go through, whatever it is it gonna be worth it for you? And that's it. That's only only and that's what a lot of people don't think. They always think about the money. How much money are we making? How much money are we gonna make? What about how you feel? What about when you go through the struggles, when you go through life? Because life is gonna happen. It happened to all of us. When you go through that, is it gonna be worth it for you, or you gonna say, oh, this is too hard, let me quit and just figure something else to do? Okay, but just give me a website. The best website, go to Google, and you Google whatever you want to buy, and then just do your research. That's the best way to do it. I mean, there's going to be a lot of bad information out there, but there's still a lot of good information out there. Nowadays, it's so easy. But what is it that you want to sell? Tell me. Okay, what product are you thinking of selling? Hey, Smiley, I have so many plans that when life comes and hits you right on the nose, man, they go and yeah, and some of those plans, baby items. Oh well, that's different because yeah, Joy, let me tell you, that's true. But just so you can know this, lately, I don't know for how long because I'm not an expert in knowing like when it started happening. But I don't know if you noticed lately, there's not that many babies being born like back 10, 15 years ago. Because lately, for the past couple of years, they're been telling people that having too many kids is a bad thing. So there's been a lot of stores that sells and used to sell baby stuff. They've been out of business because of that. So I'm not saying don't do it, but just keep an eye open for that. for quantities. And the baby items, you have to see what is it that you want to do, and yes, that definitely you need. My opinion is you need to buy like new stuff, because that's a little. Mamita, what happened?
And Daddy, he did the boo-boo
Okay. Sana kulito. Okay. Let me take t-shirt. Let me take my daughter to do to the restroom. I'll be right back. Riley, go with Damien, please. One play. I'm coming, okay? I'm gonna start making you lunch, okay? Dog, Joy, they even have those options. Like Smiley, he goes in person. But nowadays, with technology, you can even get those pallets through your house. You know, you don't have to go nowhere. You bid online, everything you do it online. They can even ship it to your house or a warehouse or wherever you want. That's to show you how technology has evolved. Back in the days, in order to get those things, you needed to go in person. There was no other way. And now there's so many other ways to do it. Yeah. I think Joy, hey Smiley, I think Joy was one of the guys that asked me. But I get people asking me all the time, like, oh, businesses, like they tell me, oh, business, you work for yourself, that's so great. I'm like, listen, it has good things, it has bad things. Working for somebody else is not so bad either, because I believe that working for somebody else, it has good things too, and working for yourself, it has good and bad. Everything has good and bad. So it's a matter of what's more important for you. Hey, Joy, I don't work like that. Yeah, I know what you're asking me, but I don't work like that. It's impossible for me to tell you what's my profit margin, because all my merchandise is different. That's why I'm telling you, I do business really old school. Because all the items are different. Sometimes something comes at one price, something comes at a different price. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this for many years. I've been doing this since 2012. What I mean by since 2012, I started doing things related with this back in 2007, but I kept on working for somebody else and I kept on doing other things, and I was doing it on the side. But I started doing this, making a living out of this since 2012. So yes, you make profit, but you don't make profit all the time. And that's what people don't understand. And that's just the way it works. And that's how it's been for me. And that's how it's been for a lot of the businesses that I had done. And right now I'm only doing this because I had bad experiences with other businesses that I done with other people and other things. But at the same time, I don't look at it like it was a bad experience. It was just not meant to be. So that's how I look at it. But yes, it is profitable, but not everything is profitable. And how do you know? Well, sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you take a gamble, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and you just have to keep going. And that's just the way it is. Let me give you an example, Joy. You said that you were thinking about the baby items years ago. Hey girls, no. Clean up the toys first. Clean up the toys. And not right now, because we're gonna go and eat. So no Play-Doh. Clean up the toys. We're gonna go and eat.
And then we can play with this.
After you eat, you gotta take a nap, and then you can play with that. Are you still there, Joey? Let me start going over there because I gotta get their food ready. Okay, so let me give you an example. Years ago, back when I used to live in Florida, I used to buy storage units. And basically, you buy the unit and you get the product and you try to resell it for more money. You know, you try to make a profit. Your goal is to buy something and sell it for more, get it cheap, and find a way to sell it and make some money. So I bought a unit and I thought that it was a toy unit. You know, I thought it was a toy collector. It was not a toy collector. It was a unit. I don't even know up to today what was that guy having there, but basically he had some bingos. You know, the games, the board games, bingo games. He had little cheap stuff, nothing crazy. But I pay a lot of money back then for that unit, the storage locker. In case that you don't know what I meant by unit, so I pay a lot of money for that storage locker. So then I went to the flea market because back then I used to go to the flea market, sell whatever was for the flea market, and then the rest on the internet. But we're talking about years ago where there was no Instagram, there was no TikTok, there was none of this crap. YouTube was already, but it was not what it is now. So I went to the flea market, to a swap shop, you know, and I'm there selling, and I had like this pallet from that unit. I had it in my truck, and I'm digging in there, and I found some baby bottles, and they come in they were sealed. Everything was new out of that unit. Everything was new, but it was cheap stuff, very cheap stuff. So I go and get a couple of them baby bottles and put them on top of a table. And then some people come and try to buy them from me. And I get upset and I throw them all back in the box and put them inside because they're trying to penny me for 50 cents. So I don't like doing deals like that. Over 50 cents, that's to me, it's a waste of time. So they're like, oh, can I get 50 cents less? I'm like, man, no. So I put them inside and I check. We're talking about many, many years ago. I check with my phone. I check on Amazon. When I check on Amazon, I noticed that those baby bottles, they were going between $29 to $39 a bottle. Why? Because they were for kids with problems that they couldn't eat by themselves or drink the milk by themselves. So you will put the milk or the food inside the bottle, and then you will squeeze it with your finger from the back. You will squeeze it in so they can eat it. So it was a special bottle for kids with problems. And that's why it was going for so much money. So I listed those items. I put them really cheap just because I wasn't expecting that. So I put them really cheap. I believe I put them like around $29 to $33, depending, because they have like 3 or 4 different colors. And one person came in that same night after I listed the item, and he asked me, hey, do you have more? I'm like, I do. Well, I want to buy them all because I want to donate them to this place. And I'm like, oh, okay, great. So that one person, he bought all those baby bottles from me. The ones that I listed plus all the inventory that I had. So yeah, you find things like that back in the days, but not every day. So that's the way my business been. Now I buy differently, but it's still the same. I'm taking a gamble. Sometimes it pays off. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you make money. Sometimes you don't make money. But you have to keep on going. And where it gets tough is your bills don't stop. Your bills, they just keep coming. And that's how it is. And a lot of businesses, even though the way I do business is an old school way, it's still pretty much the same way. The only difference now is that now you can go live and you can talk to people and whatever. But at the end of the day, the product is going to cost you money. Everything that you do is going to cost you money, storage, warehouse, whatever. So you got to add everything there and the amount of work that you have to put in to be profitable. And then another thing that people don't know, you can be profitable for a year, for 2 years, and then something happened and not make any more money, and you have to shut down your business. Why do you think a lot of businesses, they go out of business? Life happens. And that's pretty much all I can say about that. So you want to start doing something, just get some research. Like Smiley gave you a really great advice. Don't put all your money in one product. Hey, that's really a really great advice right there. But again, Smiley is another old school guy just like me. We have an old school mentality. We have a little bit of experience. But start. My best advice is just start. You want to start? Just start. The faster you do it, the faster you're already there, and then you go from there. Oh yeah, shipping fees. That's another thing. Shipping fees right now, they're ridiculous compared to how it was back in the days. That's just another thing that is crazy. And the platform that you're going to sell, they want to get their money. Remember, everybody wants to get money. So you, at the end of the day, you're the one taking the chance. But the platform where you're selling, they're gonna keep their money. Any credit card, whatever, they're gonna keep their money. The shipping costs, they're gonna keep their money. Everybody's keeping their money. The only one gambling everything is you, and that's the way it works. Yeah, I mean, I remember back when eBay started. Back when eBay started, I remember that you could get away with not paying too much eBay fees because you could go and put the shipping costs. And now that's changed, and then it changed to the free shipping, and then people were adding just the shipping cost to the price. So yeah, there's different ways of doing it. Hey guys, I'm gonna end this live stream because I'm gonna prepare some food for my kids. So I'm gonna end this live stream and I'm gonna start a new one. So if you guys want to join, I'll be back on online, like I would say 3 to 5 minutes. All right, guys. All right, Joey. All right, Smiley J. I'm gonna start the live stream really soon, like in 5 minutes. All right, guys. Take care. What, baby?